The next thing that I'm actually currently interested in is the fact that all of these businesses, once you have solved for the AI creatives and the angles and the content, you then need to go ahead and solve for their funnel. And this is where things get interesting. Right now, because of the swarm of agents that we have, we're able to go into any niche. I'm talking right now with a client who's going after estate planners, law firms, and we're essentially finding the top 1% in that niche and replicating the funnels, the best of the best. We can spin it up like this. You use AI to recreate the best funnels. And the way that you know if it's a good funnel or not is by just finding the top 1% in the niche that you're going after. Regardless of the niche, there's always going to be a company that's dominating the rest of the market. You need to find whatever funnel they're running and you need to be able to replicate it with AI. We use AI to find the funnels, and we also use AI to find the top 1%, and we also use it to replicate the funnels. That's step number 2. The next step is a lot of these businesses, instead of placing setters and closers, which they are not able to afford or can't manage them, we actually prefer installing AI SDR, AI setters that handle all of the lead flow and book them on sales calls for them. If these leads do not show up for appointments, these agents will follow up till the end of time. They do not get tired. All they need is compute and energy. But what's cool about these verticals of boring businesses is a lot of them have different needs, which is like, hey, we need to be able to quote someone before they show up for an appointment, or we need to qualify them and make sure that they have the right credit score. Well, with AI, you can spin up. This is what we're doing. For companies that need to give a quote to their prospects before they essentially close them, we build an AI quoting system, intake system that takes care of it, that saves them 15 hours in this process that would normally just waste thousands of dollars in opportunities for every hour that they spend trying to do this manually. So AI allows you to not just help them get attention, replicate the funnel, get them appointments, but you're also able to spin up and vibe code different tools that help them even in the administration, the operation side of things, and help them make money faster. This here has been the number one opportunity that we're all focusing on with all of the companies that we're building, even for my own company. And of course, for us to be able to pull this off, we do this within TryCookAI because you want to be able to have all the data that you need to pull this off without an AI infrastructure. But the number one lesson that I wanted to share in this video is understanding that every single person right now who's printing millions and millions of dollars per month, they're either going after consumers, helping them make money maybe with AI, or they're helping actual companies that can't figure out on their own, right? These are companies that have an urgent and expensive pain. This is like, hey, are they already paying to someone else to solve this problem, right? Because they cannot live without solving this problem. The next thing is, do they make enough money to be able to pay you a lot of money? So you need businesses and niches that have a high LTV, a high lifetime value. You do not want to go to a restaurant and sell them this service or this infrastructure. You're just simply going to go broke. But if you find a company that makes 5K, 10K, 15K from in the lifetime of having a customer, that person will pay you all day long as you keep getting them the attention, the leads, and the appointments that they need to keep making the money that they have to make. You also need to be able to reach them easily. If you cannot find them through ads or be able to do outbound and reach them and get them on sales calls, stay away from that market. And the last piece is, can they effortlessly see results? The amount of people I see going after markets where they have zero feasibility or they have no proven mechanism that help this market win is ridiculous. That's why 99% of everything we do, we start with like, hey, we want to find the truth. We want to find what's already successful, and we just want to replicate it with AI for a business. You don't want to vibe code this amazing tool that you're going to sell to a business and you don't even know if it's going to work. No, go to the market, see where money is already flowing, see where attention is flowing, and just replicate that for someone else who doesn't have the same insights as you. That's what all making money is. It's information arbitrage. You know something that someone else doesn't, and you're going to do it for them and bridge the gap for them in exchange of money. And the beautiful thing is that now with AI, we're able to find the truth in any market you give us, and we're able to replicate their entire infrastructure with AI and essentially run these unbelievably profitable service companies that have the margins of a software company and that have the scalability of a software company because AI does all of the fulfillment. If you're interested to stop doing whatever you're doing and to go into a market where there's already demand, you know that these businesses will give you tons of money to help you solve their growth problems with AI, and you want to be able to put together a funnel, put together your offer, put together your ads, start generating leads, appointments for your own business, and scale past not just your first 10K per month, but past your first 100 grand a month and eventually past millions of dollars per month, then click the link below. Would love to speak with you. But look around you. There's really a clear delineation between where money is currently being made. You're either helping people learn to make money online, or you're helping existing business through done-for-you services. I can list 5 to 10 people in each of these kind of like extremes who are making millions of dollars per month. If you want to be one of them, then please click the link below. We'd love to share our AI infrastructure and to consult you into becoming deserving of the success that you dream of. Our number one principle at TryCookAI and ClientAcquisition.io is that you should focus on becoming deserving and not try to be lucky. Take care. Bye-bye.